Hi, I'm Umakant. Welcome all to introduction section to SAP software and SAP material management. So today we'll discuss about SAP and SAP. What is SAP material management? So this is understanding level of introduction section of our SAP software and its uses. So what is SAP? Okay, and why SAP? Okay, we'll talk about a little bit about SAP and history about SAP. So SAP is something is stand for system application and product in data processing. So SAP is called system application and product in data processing. It's a German based European multinational software that makes enterprise software to manage business operation and customer relations. So we'll discuss about enterprise software. So SAP is headquartered in Waldorf, Germany, with regional office in 180 countries. The company has over 335,000 customers in over 180 countries. So this is a SAP system application and product in data processing. So talking about history of SAP, so there are 5 IBM engineers. They are working in an enterprise-wide system development. There is a development work for the project enterprise-wide system. So they decided to only to be told that it would no longer be necessary. They think that it is not necessary, this enterprise-wide system development for IBM for that project. So they decided, rather than abandoning the project, they decided to leave IBM technology and start another company. So these 5 IBM engineer who left IBM, they started in June 1972. They started their own company called SAPD, System Analysis and Program Development. Okay, they created their own company. They founded this company as SAP was developed as real-time software. For this reason, their flagship product carried that R in the name until in late 1990s. In 2014, SAP changed from AG to European company SE. So from AG to SE, it was converted in 2014. So initially in 1972, this SAP was called as System Analysis and Program Development, SAPD. Later, it is saying that System Application and Product in Data Processing. Okay, this is the history of SAP. So moving to enterprise software, so there is something called SAP is one of the ERP software in market. So many ERP softwares are there available in market. So out of that, SAP is one of the enterprise software. So what is a enterprise resource planning, ERP? ERP stands for enterprise resource planning. So incredibly is a large extensive software package used to manage farm business processes. So if I say in simple language, ERP is a software that includes all tool and process required to run successful company. A ERP system can help business manage day-to-day operations such as inventory management, accounting, HR, manufacturing, supply chain, finance, customer relation management, all the things in one area, that is called ERP system. So ERP system can have many benefits, including automating data collection, managing complex business processes, improving compliance, fostering collaboration, improving customer services, improving supply chain management. So there are 3 types of ERP software: ERP on-premises, cloud-based, and hybrid. So on-premises ERP, cloud-based ERP, and another hybrid. That means a mix both on cloud as well as on-premises. Okay. So advantage of ERP is saves time and expenses. ERP, when I say ERP, it is also called it's part of SAP. So moving to our introduction slide. So SAP is user friendly, reliable, easy to process, accurate and instant, and support all fields, deployed globally. Okay, so SAP stands for System Application Product and Data Processing. SAP software creates centralized system for business to share data across department. It's a German tech firm of first enterprise resource planning software. It also helps companies monitor client and businesses. SAP is known to be the fourth largest company in the world, and SAP R3 is a well-known business software which aims at integrating all the various area of businesses. SAP R3 is a ECC and a version that is called R3. Right now, it is SAP HANA database. It's running own database on its own database, that is SAP HANA database. Okay. So we'll come to know about this, what is SAP R3 and what is SAP HANA. Then the software aims at providing end-to-end business solution related to finance, distribution and logistics, etc. So what is the advantage of SAP system? There is no duplicate data in SAP. Business processes are standardized. Planning, scheduling, management and tracking have become easier tasks to by using SAP software. Enable integration along with e-commerce system, cost effective in terms of reducing administrative charges. Flexible reporting, monitoring project have been automated. Consistency across the whole division. This is the advantage of SAP software. Okay, moving to SAP module list. What are the basic module lists that are available in market and any of the company? If you go and you can check and any product based company, if you see the basic module they are using, there are so many modules are in SAP are available, but the basic module that are available in markets are from the functional module list. From the functional side, you can see warehouse management, EWM, embedded warehouse management, your SAP transport management. Mainly we have SAP material management, we have SAP sales and distribution, and SAP FI financial accounting and controlling. FICO, MM and ST are the functional module list, major functional module list. Along with that, we have warehouse management, we have transportation management, we have project system module, we have HR module, we have travel and expenses management, Concur, and we have CRM, we have IS utility, IS retail, and we have BW and BI, business warehouse and intelligence, and SRM. And more than 90 plus modules of sub modules are available under one each module. Under sub modules are available like SAP Ariba, SAP you may say Fiori is one of the okay, so many sub modules are available inside each functional module. Okay, like human capital management, production planning, plant maintenance, quality management. Okay, similar way we have a technical module list. Okay, these are the functional module list. There are some technical module list like SAP basis, SAP security, SAP advanced business application programming, ABAP, SAP NetWeaver, SAP solution manager and more. These are the technical, more related to coding and development, like advanced application like a language. If you are aware of this language, then you can go ahead to pursue this SAP technical module list. Okay, but it's easy for the functional module list. If you have some kind of knowledge on functional side, you can easily grasp the knowledge on any of the module. Okay, so we'll discuss today about the SAP material management. So what is SAP material management? So when I talking about SAP material management, it's a the name shows material, so it's the product, the material that we are managing in day-to-day activity in any of the manufacturing company. So that is the role of SAP material management module. So understanding manufacturing industry in daily activities, this slide is describing one of the company that is a product-based company. And let's say this Anmol is one of the biscuit manufacturing company, and in the front desk there is a sales department, and the front desk there is a lady sitting in sales department, and customer arrives to the front desk first, and customer says, hello, I want 21,500 bundles of N choice biscuit to distribute among the children for the forthcoming Children's Day. Okay, from the sales department, they are responding, sure sir, we received your request and let me check the stock availability and get back to you soon. Okay, from the sales department, they immediately say, yeah, we need to check the availability, then we'll get back to you soon, because the amount is 21,500, the quantity is 21,500. We need to check whether the sufficient stock is available or not in our company premises. Okay, so next, moving to next, so this sales department connect to warehouse department of the company, that Anmol biscuit company warehouse department. They will check the warehouse department for the stock availability. So the warehouse guy who is responsible for, he will provide the stock report that our end choice biscuit is 20,000 packet. The requirement is 21,000 packet, but the deficit is in warehouse 1,500 packet. In warehouse there is a deficit of 1,500 packet. Okay, so how to fulfill this? Okay, so from the warehouse, they will check with the company production house or plant where the production really happen. Okay, that is called as a plant area where the production happen. The warehouse will check with the plant. Warehouse department connect to the production planning team to produce this 1,500 packet of biscuit. Okay, so warehouse instructed to the plant, let's produce 1,500 pack to fulfill the customer requirement, that is 21,000 pack. Okay, so now plant will check the raw material to produce the biscuit. So plant has a storage location where raw materials are stored, like the biscuit for the to manufacture the biscuit. The raw material like wheat flour, sugar, oil, milk, etc., etc. The raw materials are available in the storage location. So they will check the storage location, the raw material stock, okay, to produce the 1,500 biscuit packet. Okay, so from the storage location, so they will identify that they have sufficient stock. From the storage location, there must be an owner of the storage location, so they will check the stock availability in their storage location of the particular raw material. So they identify that they have sufficient stock for the wheat flour. Okay, they identify, okay, we have sufficient stock for wheat flour, and also oil is also available to make 1,500 packet of biscuit. However, there is a deficit of 80 kg of sugar, 80 kilogram sugar, and 150 liter of milk is deficit in storage location. Okay, so in storage location they found that the raw material is not available. 80 kg sugar and 150 liter milk is not available to make 1,500 packet of biscuit. Hence, what will happen here? Hence, production department send a purchase request to procurement department to fulfill the requirement. So the production department, that means the plant where the production happen, this plant will send a request to a purchase request. Okay, a request, purchase request to procurement department to fulfill the requirement. Okay, so from the plant, the purchase request comes to procurement department to fulfill the requirement. Okay, so from the company procurement department, who's taking care of the buying of the product from the market, okay, that is called procurement department. A purchase request received from the production department. Okay, and from the procurement department, they will find in the market who is the right supplier, and based on that right supplier who can supply the requirement, that milk and the deficit quantity in the storage location, the raw material. Okay, based on that who is the right supplier, and so they will send a RFQ. So what is RFQ? We'll discuss. Request for quotation. So they will send a request for quotation to different supplier available in the market, multiple supplier, and out of multiple supplier they will select any one of the select supplier who can fulfill based on certain criteria, based upon certain price or discount, who is giving in the market, who is competitive in the market, who is the best supplier in the market. So they will divide, the procurement department will decide who is the right supplier. Okay, they select the supplier and they will send the purchase order to that supplier. Okay, out of multiple supplier, one supplier selected, and they will send a purchase order to the supplier mentioning that the requirement of 2 raw material, milk and the other things that to be fulfilled by a purchase order. Okay. So the procurement will create a PO and send to supplier to deliver the goods to storage location. So deliver the goods to plant storage location. Okay. Okay. This purchase order sent by email or by physical copy to the third party, that is outside of our organization, vendor. Okay. Now, if procurement department finds that we have a supplier is very good in relation with our company, and we need to create a contract with supplier so that every time the requirement comes, we can immediately reach out to the supplier. So they will create a contract. Okay. So once supplier finalized, then procurement team create a contract with the supplier to fulfill the future requirement along with few predefined conditions. Okay. So this is the this is called a contract. Okay. So let us understand what is RFQ, request for quotation. Okay. So these are the daily activity in a uh, production production company or manufacturing company. Okay, where the procurement department send a purchase order to your supplier to fulfill the requirement. Okay, so this is the understanding of material management module or procurement management. Okay, so let us understand what is RFQ. Understanding request for quotation. Okay, so here one a customer is there, so he is planning to buy a split AC. Okay, he is planning to buy a split air condition. So I'll go for LG brand. So he already decided that I want to buy a LG brand, and my budget is around 40 to 45,000 within this range. I want to buy a AC, split AC. That's a split AC I want to buy. So what customer will do? He will go to the market and he visited multiple shop, maybe 10 or 15 shop. But for the example, I just shown you here three shops, three stores. I will show you here. Customer visited three store, okay, and collect their price quotation, and he collected their price quotation. So he inquiry about the shop 1, shop 2, shop 3, and he got the response of the price quotation. They will provide the price quotation. So a customer reach out the first shop. First shop says that LG 1.5 ton price is 32,500. Installation fee is 1,200. Accessories cost is 2,300, and we have a GST 28%, and final price will be your 45,100. Okay, so customer received this quotation. Okay, next he visited another shop, and in that shop the customer see that LG 1.5 ton price is 39,700. Installation fee is 1,500. Accessories cost is 2,000. Discount they are giving 70%, 7%. So final price comes around 40,421. Okay, comparing to the shop 1, shop 2 price is low. They are giving 7% discount, and there is no GST. Okay, that might be included in the 1.5 ton price. They might be included, but is they are giving 7% discount till, right? Then he moved to another shop. Okay, here customer found that the price is 41,300. That LG 1.5 ton price is 41,300. Okay, but installation fee they are charging 0. Okay, and accessories cost is 2,200, and they are giving a extra benefit warranty 5 years, and the final price will be 43,500. Now customer think that which budget he want to buy this, whether I will go for 40,421 with a 7% discount, or 43,500 with a 5 years warranty, another 3,000 difference, and I'm getting a 5-year warranty also. Okay, so customer, based on your customer requirement, and customer will think that no, I'll go for this one, I don't want warranty, and then he can opt this one. But if customer think no, I want to go for the duration 5-year warranty, then he can select the this price. Okay, so this is the similar way the procurement department will decide who is the right supplier. So SAP now is very easy for right now. If we are receiving multiple supplier quotation, we are putting some input as per the input file, like discount, warranty, and everything, whatever the condition, we'll put some condition. Based on that, it will automatically show who is the right supplier among, if you have 1500, 2000 or 2000 suppliers are there in the market. If you receive the quotation, it will within a fraction of time, it will say so who is the right supplier among the all the supplier, who is the right supplier in the market. Okay, so with looking at the budget 40 to 45,000, so this is second sub is the fulfilling the customer requirement, right? And second is the second priority, and third one is third priority. Okay, now as I said, customer decide is up to the customer whether he will go for number 2 sub or number 3 sub. Okay, so this is the concept of request for quotation. Okay, now moving to the our previous slide that we shown here, the procurement department. So the from procurement department, a purchase order sent to the vendor. Okay, now what happened once the purchase order received by vendor? So vendor, the requirement is 80 kg sugar and 150 liter of milk. Okay, so vendor will provide 80 kg of sugar and 150 liter of milk, that vendor will provide to this storage location of the plant, right? They need to deliver this to storage location of the plant, right? So moving to the next scenario, what will happen then? Now vendor send the goods to our plant. So initially the vendor is there. So based on the purchase order, supply deliver goods to the company storage location or warehouse. Okay, this is the plant storage location. And also vendor will provide a invoice that your purchase order mention this quantity, and this is your invoice. So the procurement department will verify the invoice, okay, whether the quantity is matching or not. Okay, and the price that is mentioned in the purchase order, the agreed price with vendor, that is matching or not. So that kind of thing is called invoice verification. Okay, now supplier also provide an invoice to procurement department to verify the goods received quantity versus mentioned in purchase order. Okay, then once the invoice verification is done, then payment will be released from the finance department to the supplier. So procurement department, if say is okay for the invoice is matching, okay, then based on that invoice, the finance department will pay to the supplier. Okay, whatever the amount is mentioned in the invoice, that will be cleared by the finance department. Okay, now the plant storage location, from the storage location of the plant, he will once the goods received, he will send to the plant to make the production, okay, of 1500 packet of biscuit. Then it will move to, once the biscuits are manufactured, then it move to the warehouse location. Then the warehouse stock fulfillment is completed, then the ready to deliver to the customer location. So customer receive the good and fulfillment is completed. So this is the cycle, daily cycle, or you may say the cycle of SAP material management or procurement cycle. Okay, so here the vendor, so vendor is the outside of the organization, not in your organization. Okay, so purchasing a department send a purchase order to the vendor. Vendor will send the material to your company, and your payment will be settled. The vendor payment will be settled by bank, by the finance department. Invoice verification will be done from the procurement department. So vendor is the main important role. So this is all about the material management. Okay, so it's the procurement process. Okay, just give me a moment. Invoice verification, requirement determination, okay, source determination, vendor selection, order processing, order follow-up, good received, and inventory management. So this is all about SAP material management. Okay, material management, if you are talking about material management, we need to understand each of scenario. Okay, what happen if invoice verification is failed? Then you need to think on that. Like if your purchase order quantity is let's say you mention in purchase order quantity 100 pieces, but vendor provided in the invoice verification, vendor provided 90 pieces, then there is a 10 pieces is lacking, right? So what you will do in that scenario? Okay, so that kind of scenario, that is that you need to learn about invoice verification properly. Similar way for the good received, we mentioned in purchase order 100 pieces, but vendor provide the goods, let's say 80 pieces, 20 pieces they are not fulfilled, the vendor is not fulfilled. Okay, then how you can enter in SAP software, how can I manage this? So this kind of things we'll learn in SAP metal management. Source determination, like I explained you about the request for quotation. So what happen if we get multiple supplier, like not one supplier, we can found 4 or 5 supplier which are best in the market, they are ready to supply goods to our company. Then what will happen in that scenario? So there is a concept called quota arrangement. Quota means some percentage of quantity, quota percentage will divide it to 4 or 5 supplier. Like one supplier will provide 20%, another provide 10%, another provide 30%. Like that way, we can divide it as a quota, percentage of quota, okay, of the total quantity. So that kind of things also possible in SAP metal management. So this is all about the SAP metal management. You can say the resource management in logistic. You have a capital for long term, investment, expenses cost, cash, short term for cash uses, capital resources, logistic chain like procurement to production, production to sales, sales to again production, then again procurement. So this is the structure of resource management in logistic. So in SAP metal management, so what are the topic that are available in SAP metal management? The course content. So introduction to ERP and SAP environment. What is ERP? What kind of ERP exist and what are they? SAP evaluation, birth of the company and product, SAP module and their explanation, new age product and other new products in SAP, types of product in SAP ERP, type of roles in SAP, SAP architecture, data types in SAP, basic screen, login pad, login screen and others, SAP easy access and IMG, and enterprise structure, company code, plan, story location, purchase organization, purchasing group. So we need to understand each of the content. What is story location, what is company code, what is purchase organization, what is purchasing group. Next, what is organizational unit, plan to company code, purchasing organization company code, purchase organization to plan, standard purchase organization to plan. So these are the course content available in SAP metal management. Along with, we have configuration of metal master, how to create a metal master, basic view, quantity value updating, metal by metal types, like metal screen creation, also create material, change material, display material. Okay, along with how to create a vendor. Nowadays it's called BP in S4 HANA. How to create a BP. Okay, configuration vendor account group, creating a vendor master, basic vendor master data. Okay, next moving to request for quotation, how to create a request for quotation, how to maintain the price, how you can compare the price. Okay, next moving to PR, your purchase requisition, how to create, how to change or how to display the purchase requisition, how to delete the purchase requisition. So a lot of information, very interesting thing about the purchase requisition and purchase order, how to create purchase order, how to create purchase, change purchase order, display purchase order, delete purchase order. So these are very interesting things, purchase requisition and purchase order. So next, to release procedure, how to release a purchase requisition and purchase order. So this is the course that we can learn. Define condition table, like your pricing procedure in PO. Next, inventory management, how you are managing the inventory, how you are receiving the good, how you are issuing good, how you are transferring posting, how you are doing a transfer posting of goods, how you are doing a stock transfer from one plant to another plant. So that kind of thing is also a very interesting chapter in inventory management, and it's very important. The inventory management from the SAP metal management standpoint, inventory management is very important part. Similar way, another is logistic invoice verification. So how to check, how to block the release, block or release invoices, how the planned and unplanned delivery cost will take care, and how the checking invoice payment status, parking invoice, how to park the invoice, how to hold the invoice. This kind of things we'll learn in logistic invoice verification. Next, we have automatic account determination. So how the account is automated, like how the GL's account come, how it will be a pay to bank account, and all the things will learn in automatic account determination. Then we have special procurement like subcontracting process, consignment process. Next, your MRP, metal requirement planning. Okay, and you have a split valuation, you have service master, you have purchase info record, you have stock transfer order, BP concept and configuration. So this is all about the introduction part of SAP and SAP Material Management. So I will cover all the course content that I shown you right now. Each topic I will cover within a fraction of within a time period of 3 to 4 months on weekend basis. If you are interested to learn SAP Material Management, do comment on our site on this blog. I will contact you. Okay. Thank you.